Good afternoon, everybody. We are back. We are here. We are looking good, but we're missing the chat as well. Got to refresh the chat, see if we can get that bad boy pulled up right here. You see what's happening so far. We have got Ray and Bender first in the chat. Ray, good to see you this afternoon. Bender, excellent to see you this afternoon. Let's go ahead and do a little review before I start sneezing here. All right. Man, listen to that cat meow, man. We have got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen, finishing the day at $3.39, down 0.73%, man. Actually closed with a loss today. Was doing really well earlier, and closed with a little bit of a loss today. GameStop bouncing up after hours, finished the day 1.60% higher, still down to that $10 level. Shiba Inu Coin looking pretty steady, 2.55% higher on the day so far, 27.11 points per coin. Got rejected off that 2,800 points per coin level again, and of course sitting down at 27.11 points per coin at the moment. Rather steady price action. Bitcoin down to the bottom left or middle, bottom left of Weeble. It's still middle left for you guys. Sitting at $66,463 per coin. The Nasdaq soaring 1.5% today, man. Nasdaq finishing at 15,696 points. Dogecoin 16 cents. Ethereum $3,219. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 27.10. Bitcoin sitting at 66,475. The SPY 505. QQQ 425. Mullen Auto 273, Sundial 207, Netflix 577, MPW 464, Tesla, ooh wee! Tesla must have had a very, very, very good earnings report. Holy smokes. Can you guys see that? Tesla's sitting up 8% after hours right now. Amazon is throwing some green lines, 0.10% up after hours, $179 close. In Apple, $166.90. Take a look at Tesla, though, man. Tesla throwing some beautiful green candles on the screen at the moment. Hopefully, you guys weren't holding puts overnight, because if you're holding puts overnight, it doesn't look like it's going to be a good one there for you. It doesn't look like it's going to be a good one. Tesla is ripping higher right now. If you bought some calls earlier, you're going to be doing very, very well if Tesla opens up like that tomorrow afternoon. My goodness, that is a that's a nice candle there, I'll tell you that. All right, we're gonna watch. You want to watch Tesla down on the bottom left hand side for a minute? Let's watch Tesla down there and then see where we go from there. Red Rum, Milady to the moon. Yes, we'll watch. We'll pull up Milady in a second here, but listen to Nufo. Catamoto to Puto. Ahoo, dude. Listen, Catamoto is a little bit different, man. These guys, they've got some crazy connections. They're already integrating with pay apps, okay? They're already integrating and bringing utility to Catamoto. Let's see if let me see if I can find the news article on it. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it, Gorilla. Glad to have you in here. Let me just see if I can pull up the article, because I'm not logged into X, so I can't pull it up on X out there. But right now could be a decent buy opportunity. I'm very, very skeptical that I will be adding more Catamoto. Very, very comfortable with what I have. And if it does well, I'm going to be doing very, very well. But right now, at this 001 level, it is still performing beautifully in the sense that it's maintaining this ascending trend line, but it is coming down here, and it is slightly below the ascending trend line, but it is at this horizontal level of support, okay? Tapped it here, couldn't fall back down, tapped it, couldn't fall back down, tapped it, couldn't fall back down, tapping it right now. 001 is a significant level of support for Catamoto, so please keep that in mind if you guys are looking for a place to buy. Beyond that, you know, it's been channeling in this range from 0007 to 0011. But you guys got these lines on the screen. You can follow them if you want. You don't have to follow them if you don't want to. But I do want to see... let's see, Catamoto. Let's see what kind of news we got here. All right. I don't know. dang, man, that's a good-looking dude right there. I don't know. I'm trying to find the Ivan Pay. Alright, I can't find it right now. But you can go out to their X account and you can see that they have already partnered and have payment apps that are allowing you to use Catamoto to pay for things. So definitely keep an eye on that. And it is on a little bit of a dip right now, which could be an excellent buy-in opportunity. Over 14,500 holders. Total holders, what are they? I had them up here. Yeah, 14,547 holders. These guys are gaining holders very, very quickly here. They are pulling back a little bit at the moment to this horizontal level of support. And we could go ahead and put a horizontal level of support on the screen right now so that if they do end up coming down either all the way and testing it here, you guys might want to buy in. If not, it is completely okay. I'm excited about Catamoto, I gotta say that. H-Bar and BlackRock, it was a match made in heaven. Milton, absolutely, man. Oh, Milady, we gotta look up Milady for my boy. They just apparently got his spam, chat spammed. Let's see, where are your Dogecoin 20 videos? You mean like recent Dogecoin 20 videos? I haven't done any in the last couple of days. My most recent Dogecoin 20 video was probably a few days ago. What's up, Clay? How's Book of Meme doing? Kiali, let's look up Milady and let's look up Book of Meme. All right, we'll do Milady first because we had somebody coming in here and asking about it. So, Milady, currently sitting at $21.91, a $161 million market cap. That is, all right, it's bouncing back nicely, which is very good. It came all the way down to this $100 million market cap line. Couldn't break through it, couldn't break through it, couldn't break through it. Finally broke through it, came back down, tested it again, and is bouncing back nicely. Now, it does have a little resistance in this area. So, Milady not looking too bad right now as it's attempting resistance as opposed to attempting support. So, Milady actually looking pretty good today. What was the one you just asked about? Oh, Book of Meme. That's what it was. All right, Book of Meme, 3.98, 4.52% higher on the day today. 011, a $600 million market cap. Book of Meme, you know, it had a crazy launch. Went to like $1 to $1.5 billion on the launch there. Literally listed on all of the major exchanges. You know, tier 1, I don't think it's listed on Coinbase, but listed on a lot of the major exchanges out there, and has been steady in this area of about $500 to $700 million, $500 to $700 million in market cap after pulling back from that launch day. So since mid-March, it has been trending in this area for like the last 6 weeks between $500 and $700 million market cap. Not looking bad, but kind of sitting here sideways as Book of Meme maintains its value. What's up, what's up? Can you tell me if Cope is breaking out now? Lots of volume. The right stuff. Yes, let's get Cope real quick. Cope probably easier to see on here. Man, I'm fighting back allergies. Yeah, Cope not looking too bad on the hourly chart, at least. Let's pull up the daily, because we got some lines marked up here. And I imagine it's marked up on the Cope daily. All right, so excellent sign. We put this horizontal level of support on the screen, and you've got that ascending trend line. The ascending trend line was broken, and I don't know if it was yesterday or day before or when. But resistance, support. That's why we have this horizontal line on the screen. And you can see that it is using that horizontal line beautifully right now. Bouncing off that 003 level. And what you want to see, not what you necessarily need to see, but what you want to see is Cope getting back up above this ascending trend line. If it does, the overall, I guess, bullishness is still intact. And Cope is still very, very new. You're talking about coming out not even a full month ago. March 25th. It is April 23rd. So it's not even been off for a full month, and it has done very well to go from 0004 to 003. It is a 10x gain in the price of COPE here, looking very, very good. And it's not on a breakout right now, but it is bouncing off support, which is an excellent sign to see. Let's see. Doge is not going to make you rich. Just know that boat sailed. Well, dude, it depends on how much money you have, right? So if you're investing in Dogecoin, let's say you invest $100,000 and it makes you $200,000, $300,000, $400,000. Dude, $300,000 is a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money. If you're investing $10, you are right. It's not going to make you rich, but you can still do very well to make 100, 200, 300% gains as the bull market kind of unfolds. What do you think about Candle meme coin? Is Candle the name of the coin? Is it this one, or are you talking about a different one, man? Candle Cat? Oh, goodness. Don't start scratching your nose. You're gonna sneeze like nobody knows. I don't know if you're talking about Candle Cat or if you were talking about something else there. Found a new pre-sale. If you wouldn't mind looking into it. Harambe AI. I figured, why not? Can't be any worse than Doge 20. Dude, the only way... Listen, the only way that something can be worse than how Doge 20 turned out is if it was like a fake pre-sale, okay? There are fake pre-sales out there that don't ever launch. Let me see if I can pull up Harambe AI pre-sale, because I don't want to... Is that... Oh, man. Is it this one? See, the last thing I want to do, man, is because I don't have an official link to it or anything. The last thing that I want to do is show you guys a fake link. 7,000 followers on X. So you got this one, Harambe token.ai. Is that this? Harambe token.ai, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't want to pull it up just in case I do end up pulling up the wrong pre-sale link. The last thing I want to do is have somebody click on that link because I pulled it up there. I don't know what the official website is, and if I start going in and showing unofficial websites, that's going to be bad. That's going to be bad news. Can you please tell me what you think of Bonk or Pepe? I'll tell you what I think about both, man. The right stuff. Absolutely. Appreciate you being in here as well. Bonk and Pepe both doing very, very well. Okay? Pepe is up like 20% on the day today. I believe it got listed on Coinbase. Pull it back a little bit. Come here, baby. You want to come up here? Come on. This cat's getting a little wild. Cat wants to play right now. Ooh, this cat wants to play right now. Yes. All right, so Pepe sitting up 13.5%, pulling back just slightly from the intraday highs of way too many zeros and a 7.8 to way too many zeros and a 7.7 right now. So still looking very, very good. Nice. Hey, what are you doing? I didn't lose you guys, did I? My screen just went black for a second. I think she's messing with my cords down there. Oh, jeez. If I lose you, it's because the cat pulled the plug. And I don't know what to do about that. She's down there. This baby girl's having some fun right here, but she's going to make my stream disappear. She's going to make the stream disappear. Yes. She's having fun batting something around. Yeah, so Pepe doing very well. Let's take a look at Bonk, though, man. Bonk is phenomenal. Pepe did extremely well, too. But Bonk is a crazy Solana token that continues to perform well on the day, continues to perform well, trying to bounce back on the month. The annual graph is insane, and the all-time graph is even better. I made a couple Bonk videos. I made a couple Bonk videos way back here, right? And I'm just going to be honest with you. I thought after this bad boy died out, this bad boy had died out. All right, I truly thought that it did. 30x gain on launch. Crazy, crazy money people were making. And then, of course, they either gave it all back or some of them took their profits. I never expected in October for Bonk to rip up, blow by those 30x gains, and create like 200x gains. I never expected that, man. So Bonk performing very well as well. And on the more recent time frame, coming up and testing this resistance, which is a very strong sign. After it had come back down, you know, it found support in this area at 4 zeros and a 1.5. Currently bouncing back up to 4 zeros and a 2.2. But hopefully it's able to break through that resistance there. If it doesn't, you know, you're still looking at this area down in here as support that you would be able to use. Let's see. How are the new tires? Did you burn them out? Dude, Ralph, I did not burn them out, but I will tell you this, man. My tires were so bad that anytime I drove down the road, it almost made me nauseous because all I would hear is just like ringing through my ears because my tires were so messed up. I drove home yesterday and I could hear the radio. I drove home yesterday and it was almost silence. I drove home yesterday and it felt like I was just floating on a pillow. It was wild, man. Wild. So tires, excellent, make all the difference. And very, very glad. Not only do I feel safer, I feel much healthier driving too. It was bad, dude. My tires were bad. I let them go way too far. Let's see. Carrot just released. It looks like a good project. Yeah, Kia Li'i. Let me see. Is it this one? How do you... I don't know which one it is. Is it this one? I think it's this one. This got listed on Crypto.com. I'm pretty sure this is the one you're talking about, right? Down 8% on the day today. What? Overall, yeah, it did just get released here. But overall, right now, down a little bit, sitting at a level of support at about that 79 cent or the $100 million mark. My gosh, dude, some of these tokens released with crazy high market caps. That looks fine. Look at it after and let me know. All right, Drew, I will try my best, man. And how to join Claybro in this setup. What do you mean how to join me in what setup, dude? You can join me wherever you want. You said you make a few videos, and you made me look into it. Thank you. Futures, absolutely, man. Is Dogecoin 20 done? Reading NA on Uniswap. No. Vince62, Dogecoin 20 is not done. I will say this. Dogecoin 20 is not done in terms of trading, right? Dogecoin 20 is still trading, but it is falling, and it's falling heavily. You got to make sure you're looking at the correct Dogecoin 20, right? There is another Dogecoin 20 out. This one is a scam. This is a honeypot, and you want to avoid this one at all costs right here. This is the real Doge 20, and is it done? Well, I'll say this, man. These guys haven't updated any of their information on DEX tools. That to me is a major red flag. Number two, I don't see them listed on CoinMarketCap anywhere, and the team has stated nothing about listing on CoinMarketCap. Dude, with as much money as they raised in the pre-sale, a $5,000 payment to CoinMarketCap should have already been made, and that's an easy decision. They did not do that. Right now, Dogecoin 20 on the hourly, on the daily, on the minute, on every every, I guess, time frame that you look at. Sorry guys, my allergies are a little bit worse than normal today. Whatever time frame you look at, Dogecoin 20 is on the decline. I do want to let you guys know, right? I did exit my Dogecoin 20 position in between the live streams. I'll let you guys know that I was going to be doing that earlier, and I did do that. Why? Yes, the price is declining, and it cannot hold any level of support. That was decision number 1. Decision number 2. The entire Telegram group is full of a bunch of crybabies who are literally only focused on the price action, saying that the Dogecoin 20 is dead, and nobody is excited about the project. So that was decision number 2. Decision number 3 is essentially the fact that the team has not updated any of the DEX tools, and they have not updated CoinMarketCap. That to me is the biggest red flag of them all. So combine all of those. I did decide to exit in this area right here. If it comes down further, okay. If it begins to shoot back up, okay. I can make the decision at that point to re-enter. Now, I took a heavy loss. Okay, I took like a 66% loss on Dogecoin 20 here, and we're not talking about $5. So what did I do? I did roll over because, you know, I'm not going to make that loss back up just sitting in a stable coin. I'm not going to make that loss back up sitting in Ethereum or BNB or whatever. So I did roll over into the Slothana presale. Okay, that does not mean that you guys should roll over into the Slothana presale or anything like that, but I did. Catamoto, I'm also very excited about, but I got a lot of Catamoto, so I'm comfortable with the amount that I hold there for right now. Was Slothana, right? If you guys do want to buy into that, make sure you use the link in my description for it of the Slothana videos. But I figure the reason you get the message, so I did get that warning message from Phantom Wallet, like everybody else is getting. When you trade your Solana for the Slothana token, because it's an airdrop, because it's a pre-sale, you are essentially just sending away your Solana. You get nothing in return, right? So in 5 days, 11 hours, and 35 minutes, Slothana is slated to go live. That's when you will receive the airdrop. So because Phantom Wallet sees that you are sending your Solana away and you are getting nothing in return, they give you that warning message. So you have to trust the team to airdrop your tokens to you in 5 days, 11 hours, and 34 minutes. If you do not trust them to do that, do not buy in. If you do trust them to do that, unfortunately, because that warning message is there, you do have to ignore that. You have to ignore the warning message if you want to buy in. But to use the link, thank you very much for utilizing that. Catamoto, currently sitting with some red lines, come back down, and it did test this level of horizontal support right here. Hopefully we get a nice bounce off of it, and we did not move lower. You still have major buys and sells coming in, and I'm going to refresh this because it's doubling the transactions here, so I don't want to see double. Smart contract sell. I would imagine you got a couple. Yeah, you got another smart contract sell right here. Another smart contract sell right here. So you had 3 smart contract sell orders in a row following the buy order, sell order. So you're still outweighed 3-1, 4-1 right now. Could be an excellent opportunity knowing that the smart contract is like 5-1. In terms of sells to buys right now. So when Wallet 4196 starts buying back in, you should see a decent bounce off this level right here, and you should be able to see Catamoto token moving higher, knowing that it should have like 2, 3, 4 very large smart contract orders coming in very quickly since it's been outpaced like 5-1 right now. So, watch Catamoto right there. Let's see. Chris, thank you very much for the super chat. Chris says, let's go. off of work at 4:25. Now that's what I'm talking about, Chris. Gonna be 4:20 later. Know what I'm saying? Dude, are you going back in time or going forward in time? Either Chris is time traveling, he's gonna make himself disappear for 5 minutes, or he's talking about doing something at 4:20 in the morning. Hey, on people's neck today. Good day. Holla. What? Hola, Toto. Hola. Chris, man, it sounds like it's gonna be a good day for you as well. 4:20, that was 3 days ago. That was 7 minutes ago. So yeah, not 100% sure what you're doing with that 4:20 there, Chris. But I'm sure you'll let us know a little bit later. Me hoping for a bro coin. The famous ones, bro coin would be sweet. Do you think Dogecoin will go up once all the stake coins get released this Thursday? Johnny K. I would be a little cautious of the staked coins getting released. To be honest with you, I think the staked coins getting released, you might see even more people selling. So I would be a little bit cautious around that, man. Let's see. What's the difference between smart contracts and regular buys and sells? Smart contracts are like bots, J-Bones. Smart contracts are like bots. So these contracts are set up, and all of this is automated, okay? I want to see something. Let me see if I can play this video here. I don't know if it's got sound or what. Come on, man. Hold on. I don't want that sound. I don't want to get demonetized. All right. So these are the tokenomics for Catamoto here. You got 100 BNB going into the liquidity pool, right? It's just 1% of all of the Catamoto tokens that are out there. Now the rest, 99%, 19,800 BNB went into 10 different wallets or 10 different contracts, right? These wallets keep throwing money in, which is when they're buying the Catamoto, and then they sell it. Buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell all day long. These smart contracts or these bots are set up to continue buying and selling Catamoto until, of course, all 19,800 BNB is in the liquidity pool. So with that being said, Catamoto should see, over the longer term, massive growth, because these smart contracts are sitting on 19,800 BNB that is going to be flowing into the liquidity pool and driving the price of Catamoto higher over the long term. Short term, man, you're dealing with some of these smart contract sells that are really having a heavy impact on the price, but you're also dealing with a lot of very nervous traders when a token launches. A lot of people are very, very nervous around launch, and the little slightest pullback, they're willing, unfortunately, to sell their tokens since it has no sort of a history to build their confidence on. And as you can see, there's one of the large buys coming across. So I would imagine you might get 2 or 3 of these in a row here to bounce it back up above the 001 level and a nice little 5% increase from where it was just at. Lost connection. We check out Tor. We did not check out Tor. Let's take a look at it. Ryan the Rapper, what's up, man? Glad to have you. Check out Pandu on Solana. All right, let's look up Tor first, since I read that one first, and then we can look up Pandu as well. T-O-R. I'm gonna imagine that it's this one, the one that came out 20 days ago. Tiny little, yeah, we looked at this one apparently. Tiny little $5 million market cap here. Wow, this one did have a very, very nice run to begin with. Unfortunately, it broke through the first level of support. It came down here and tried to set up another one on this daily level of support that it tested. It's on its way back down now, so I would utilize this 005 level as support if you guys are interested in it. But a very small token that could see a 3x increase to just $15 million to get back up to its all-time high here. If it breaks through that line, you're going to be sitting on support at the around the all-time lows. It's kind of hard to put support at the launch all-time low because that is a very, very low number there. So I'd be looking at these levels on TOR. The next one that he mentioned J-Bones, if Dex Tools thinks you're a bot, it might be the way that you do go in and sell it, okay? When you're going through Uniswap or if you're going through PancakeSwap, it's happened to me before as well. And I don't know what the reasoning behind that is. Sometimes I do have those little yellow lines that say I'm a smart contract, but I think it's how the sale was handled. I don't know the exact answer to that one. What did he say to look at, though? Oh, Pandu. Pandu. Where are we? Pandu. Oh my gosh, dude. Brand new Solana token. Pandu. Oh my goodness. Pandu is out for 3 hours at the moment. It's performing beautifully right now. I don't know if there's any taxes. I don't know if there's any of that. $6 million in the last 3 hours is insane. Let me just tell you guys, $1 million market cap, it is still a tiny token. I know that these Solana tokens absolutely rip like this, and I am extremely excited about Slothana. I am. If these guys complete their airdrop right on time, the tough part is, man, I swear this is like the middle of the night, and they might be doing that so that, you know, there's not too much volatility upon release, and people are waking up and so on and seeing their tokens there. But I swear this is going to be in the middle of the night. But regardless, I'm excited about it because these Solana meme coins get so much stinking attention that if Slothana starts to trend up here and it gets anywhere similar action to Pandu, dude, you're talking about 10x gains. And if Slothana 10x's, it is going to be on the map and on everybody's radar. Success Kid. Yeah, we can pull up Success Kid as well really quick. S-K-I-D. Success Kid right here. AZ, I'm giving you a pass. But to letting everybody know, we start doing the whole to the moon garb. I'm going to start kicking peeps in the last 30. Do it, do it, do it. Let's see. Yeah, J-Bones is sus, man. Maybe I'm just a bot. I don't even know it. J-Bones, you might be a bot, man. You might be. Scanning for bots. Do it, Scarsome. Do it, Mr. Boy, not Moon Boy. Claire, what do you think about Zcash? Ooh, Gorilla, I like Zcash, man. Zcash is my longest held coin, aside from Bytecoin. Okay, I've never sold Bytecoin. Bytecoin's, I think, probably worthless right now. But I started mining Bytecoin on my laptop back in 2017, and then I started to build some miners and actually began mining Zcash back in 2019. Love Zcash, dude. It's my longest held token and my longest held crypto, and I hope I have Zcash forever. I really do, man. I hope Zcash starts to rip back up and don't sit at $20 forever. But I hope that Zcash does very well. Success Kid on the daily, bouncing back up to hopefully retest the upper end of this channel right here. If it's able to break back up above the upper end of the channel, I hope that it gets above this level of ascending support. Well, was support, now it's resistance. This ascending trend line, it's going to need to get to at least 10 cents to break up above that. But your next level of resistance is about 7.5 cents. If it can't maintain that, it starts to fall back down. 3.5 to 4 cents is your level of support to watch out for on Success Kid. Doge 20, Brindalero. Doge 20 not looking good, man. Doge 20 not looking good to me. I sold off of Doge 20 earlier today, and I did so for a variety of reasons. You can go back if you want a little bit more detail, but the fact that it does nothing but come down, the fact that their own Telegram group is doing nothing but crying instead of being optimistic. The team has not updated any of the information on DEX tools. They have not updated a coin market cap listing. There's a lot of things that I don't like about Doge 20. Now, that does not mean that it was a bad pre-sale, right? I want you guys to be very, very well aware of that. Dogecoin 20 launched. Dogecoin 20 did not have issues with the launch. It launched, it went up nearly 2x to about 3,500 points per coin. Launched around that 1,800 point per coin and went up to 35. From there, it went down, 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 down. Everybody began to panic. I think because you had a lot of new pre-sale buyers buying in, they just simply began to panic and you know, spew nothing but negativity, and now it's on its way down and continues to come down. I really think that that's what the problem with Doge 20 was, because it was a successful launch. It was just a lot of people who were not committed to holding and not excited about holding Doge 20 that brought it down. So I did end up exiting my Doge 20 position there, just to let you guys know. I took a huge loss on it. Took a sickening loss, but rolled it over into Slothana. So hopefully Slothana does well on the launch. All I got to do is basically double on Slothana and everything is back. So no issues. Hopefully that happens. I would have rolled over into Catamoto, but I think I've got, unless there's a huge dip down to maybe this level or something, I think I'm sticking with the Catamoto that I got. But if somebody who owns it, you know, dumps off or something and it starts to see this level, that's kind of like the only way that I can see myself buying more Catamoto at this point. Very, very comfortable with the amount of Catamoto I own. Xeno Wave. Let's take a look at it, man. Clipper, thanks for following me on Twitter. Panda. What's your Twitter? What's your X, man? I don't know if it was me or not. Last person that I followed on X was Casey. He was in here the other day asking questions. So if I followed you today, man, I don't think that was me. Nah, just kidding. I'm currently not in any memes and feeling great. But right now, I'm like the guy that graduated but still hangs out at parties. I'm just a little old member chilling with the bros. Chris, man, that actually sounds pretty good, though. That sounds pretty good. Why? You're looking and you're waiting for your opportunity. And that's what I like to see, man. All right, Xeno Wave. Hedera, H-Bar, and BlackRock are doing. I do not, old rounder. Somebody was, I think it was you, excited about it earlier, but I do not know what they're doing. All right, Xeno Wave. I think this is what you just know, X, right? All right, let's take a look at this. 17 days old. 17 days old. Phenomenal graph over here. Tiny little nothing coin. Wow, man. What is this? Like 1,000xing since its launch? 0007 to 01, man. Wow. Very nice. Like 15, 20x gain from these levels down here. Going from about $100,000 market cap to a $1 million market cap. $145,000 locked in the liquidity pool. 98% of the liquidity pool is locked. I don't know why it's not 100, but 98% of the liquidity pool is locked, and it has had a beautiful 2 days. You know, my best guess as to why it simply broke out of this technical resistance. Boom, boom, boom. Couldn't break it. Finally broke it, and it began to run. That's the kind of technical breakout that you should be looking for on everything. If you start to hit an all-time high, people get excited. Once that break happens and there's no resistance on the screen, it just wants to push higher and higher as people become more and more excited. So, yeah, dude, Xeno Wave looking very good. I know nothing about what these guys are doing. $100,000 in volume, very nice. 200 holders is absolutely tiny. But this last 2 days of breakout here, phenomenal. I don't know if it was CoinMarketCap or what drove it, but very, very nice gains. Let's see. AKT chart on the year looks solid. Let's take a look at it, man. Let's see. And I got a video too. Panda. Let's see. No, it's you. I saw your promotion in a DM from you. I don't think it's me, man. I don't think it's me. When did I follow you, dude? I have not DM'd you. Dude, the last DM I received was 4 days ago, and I don't even know what the last DM I sent was. So, just to let you know, the last DM that I sent, or the last DM that I received was 4 days ago. And I don't remember the last time I sent one on X. So I think you got a fake news clay bro sending you videos, man. Nah, Panda, I didn't follow anybody today. I didn't follow anybody today, man. Look. Last person that I followed was Casey. And that was yesterday or the day before. It was yesterday or the day before. When he was asking a bunch of questions in here. Then he said thank you for answering. So. Yeah, man. Definitely the wrong clay, bro. Definitely the wrong clay, bro. Sorry about that. People get rich overnight, then they J-Bones. It's nuts, dude. It's nuts. But it is very, very true, right? It's very true. And the sad thing is, too, you know, a lot of them, they go out and they buy $10, $20 worth of it. And I get it, right? I completely get it. I would love to see your $10 and $20 increase and turn into $100, $200 overnight. I would think it's awesome for you if you could turn it into $1,000, $2,000. I think that would be incredible. But dude, to have that happen overnight, you know, you have to understand that the money in the liquidity pool comes from somewhere. So let's just have a very brief discussion, okay? You can see the liquidity. You can't actually see the liquidity pool on the left. But let's talk about liquidity pools right now. Because when you make money in a cryptocurrency, what is happening is somebody sets up a liquidity pool. Now, let's just use Catamoto as the reference point. The Catamoto liquidity pool right now has, let's see how much money it's got in it. All right. The Catamoto liquidity pool has $2.64 million in it right now. Now, this is interesting because people say liquidity pools and you're not exactly sure what that means. It's got $2.64 million in it. But if you own Catamoto, you have access to that liquidity pool. Okay? It's essentially like you deposited your money. You put your BNB or your Binance coin into that liquidity pool. Your Catamoto is your key or your ticket or your number to get it back out. As more and more and more people deposit more and more BNB into that liquidity pool and take Catamoto out, each Catamoto becomes worth more. So if there's twice as much BNB in the liquidity pool, you're going to have a 2 times higher valuation. If there's twice as much BNB in the liquidity pool and an additional half as much Catamoto in the liquidity pool, theoretically you'd have a 4x increase in value there. So everybody's depositing into the same account. Now, when you go to withdraw, you are still withdrawing from the same account. So when you don't get rich overnight and people begin to pull out and pull out and pull out and pull out, it begins to drain that liquidity pool faster and faster and faster. And people panic very easily in the cryptocurrency space. I don't know why they panic so easily. I don't know why they are so afraid of a little bit of a drawback, but they are. And when it comes to pre-sales and when it comes to these brand new tokens, they are much more nervous. As soon as you see a 5-10% pullback, you'll lose people. As soon as you see a 10% pullback, right, people start to panic. It's going to tank forever. And they don't set up any technical analysis lines. They don't trade the charts. They don't do any of that. They simply panic. Right now, guys, you're getting a beautiful bounce off of that level. It's back up to almost, there it is, 001. And you're starting to see some of those buy contracts come back in from those smart contracts. So hopefully we get a nice little dip buying opportunity. Like I said, I did not take advantage of it simply because I have plenty of Catamoto right now. Now, hopefully, if Catamoto does similar to the other coins that we just looked at, if it's able to break out of this level of resistance right here, and I mean, yes, it broke out here for like a half hour, but if it's able to break out of this level of resistance and begins to hit new all-time highs, Catamoto could absolutely soar in value. I'll say this. There's a lot of very active people in their Telegram group. There's a lot of very excited people in their Telegram group, but there's not a lot of attention outside of that Catamoto is getting. I actually would like to start making some Catamoto videos if some of the other pre-sales sort of die down a little bit in terms of marketing and all of that. I may add Catamoto to the mix because they're doing a lot. And they've got a lot of similarities to what Shiba Inu Coin had in its very early stages. And if more and more people start to jump in, man, I truly think that Catamoto could do something nuts. With a real Clay, bro, please stand up. Please stand up. Yes, I'm not the guy that is in your DMs, man. Definitely not. Let's see. It's Grit Screed. People don't want to work for their stuff anymore. That they do not. What do you think about Brick Block? Timur, man, I don't know nothing about Brick Block. It's a scam clip. Yeah, Panda, good deal, man. Don't get scammed by those guys, please. I hate those guys. Brick Block. I don't know anything about this. Brick Block on Ethereum, $9 million. Out for about 2 weeks. Very nice launch day. Okay. Well, not much to go off of here. I wouldn't worry too much about this candle. That's just the launch day candle. But setting up a lot of resistance in the current area that it's at. It does have support right here. So, to me, not really enough data to work with besides this channel. If you want to tighten the channel a little bit, you can move this bottom level up to here and see if it does break down below. Of course, you could put another level down here, but immediate channel is kind of exactly where it's at right now. There's not enough to work with, and I have no idea what these guys are doing to look at anything other than this. If it breaks out of the 10-cent mark, you could be like all these other tokens with no resistance on the screen, and you could see a very nice gain from there. Hopefully you do if you own it. Johnny, I appreciate the offer. We'll get it through here. Farmers always do. There you go, Tim. J-Bones, LOL, which I don't understand. Getting stuff from people makes me feel weirdly uncomfortable. Appreciate free stuff, but then I feel like I owe that person, or they'll use it against me later. Yeah, dude. I think that Chris, you get a little bit more self-respect when you feel like you've earned something. All right? You got a little bit more self-respect because you actually went out there, accomplished, achieved, and earned something. Johnny, that's why they put lights on tractors, right? Son-in-law is taking a week off of work to help. Man, I like it, Tim. Everybody's pitching in and helping out. Forget the support resistance. ICT is the best way to read the markets. Hey, Blaze, listen, you can read the markets, you can read the charts however you want, man. Don't forget support and resistance, though. Okay, traders absolutely use support and resistance lines. The last thing you should do is forget about them. But yeah, you're more than welcome, right? Not everybody uses the same technical indicators. Everybody's got their own styles, strategies, and things that they're drawn to. Me just happens to be support and resistance lines. Other guys, moving averages. Other guys, like technical indicators. Other guys, Fibonacci. Okay, whatever your bread and butter is, that's what you should use. I'm very comfortable with, and I am very used to support and resistance lines. Let's see. Bonk on base. I don't know nothing about Bonk on base. We can see. Definitely don't answer your DMs. Pudgy, if you DM'd me, man, I did not get a message from Discord. I had no notifications yesterday. Blaze, if you don't know, don't speak. I'm retiring to Ireland on support and resistance lines. But you do you, Cupcake. You do you. I love it, Tim. I love it. And it's true, man. Tim made a lot of money in the crypto game. Dang, man. Tesla I forgot to look at it. Tesla's still looking very good after hours right now. Tesla's up 9% to $157. Seems like they did have first quarter 2024 financial results. All right, so they did have earnings. Seems like very, very positive results for Tesla, driving the price all the way up to $158 per share after hours, near 10% gain. Bonk is ready to go again. Old rounder, I hope to clear. You missed my comment before J-Brone's reply with the greed part. Also, Deadpool 3 trailer. Yeah or nay? Take a few after the live chat. I have not seen it, but I did watch. Is Deadpool? Yeah, it's got to be Deadpool 2. The one where it was on TV the other day. The one where the little fire kid he's going to save that little fire kid, right? That was on the other day, and I was watching that. That's Deadpool 2, isn't it? I have to check out Deadpool 3. I've not seen the trailer at all for that, Chris. Do you think the Bonk could ever rival or surpass SHIB in market cap? Yes. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it. If you guys want your name at the top of the screen, please click the subscribe button. Look, dude, any coin, if Shiba Inu Coin, if Dogecoin, if this meme world has taught me anything, it is that any coin can make it. Dead serious, man. You know, Bytecoin. Bytecoin's like worthless now. It's been out forever. If all of a sudden a community developed around it and bought in, yeah, dude. I mean, there's no denying that crypto is speculative, but there's no denying that if people are buying, it's ripping. You know, Catamoto's 14,500 strong right now. If Catamoto all of a sudden starts to gain traction on social media for one reason or another, and it's 100,000 strong, you should expect major increases. If Catamoto goes 100,000 holders, right, 200,000 holders, 300,000 holders, you start to talk about that token rivaling, Dog with Hat, Floki, and all these other memes. Dude, if people are willing to buy, yes, you can rival Shiba Inu Coin, you can rival Dogecoin, and so on. Especially if the ecosystem team decides to just demolish everything that the Shiba Inu Coin community has built. I answered them before I knew it wasn't him. A lesson learned today. There are scam clay bros out there. Panda, there are scam clay bros out there. And very sorry that happened to you, man. There's a lot of them. And they're on every platform. They're on X, they're on TikTok, they're on Instagram, they're on YouTube. Look, man, I'm probably not going to DM you, but I will definitely respond to your questions in the live stream. And to be honest with you, if you hang out in the live stream enough, you're probably going to know if it's me that's messaging you. You're going to have a very good understanding of how I act, how I talk, stuff like that. So the more you hang out in here, the more you see the real deal, the more you're going to be able to spot a fake. 3R TV, people sold off. Yep, that's Deadpool 2. All right, I figured it was. 3R? Something. I don't even know, man. What happened to Doge? Oh, 3R TV is his name. Yeah, dude. 3R TV, man. I was wondering what Chris is saying. 3R TV. Doge 20. I'll see if I still have the graph pulled up here. Doge 20, man, did very well on launch. Right? Started to go up. Looked very, very good on the launch here. Immediately, people began to sell. And from there, they just began to panic, okay? You had a nice little bounce off this 0.001 level and went back up to 18, but tapped resistance twice and then began to hit these lower highs and lower lows. I actually decided to sell off of my Dogecoin 20 today for about a 60 to 66% loss. And I did that for a variety of reasons. Number one, it broke down through this level of support right here. And why the heck am I holding it to zero? Number two, they haven't updated any of their information on DEX tools. That's terrible. Number three, there's no coin market cap listing. And they're not talking about a coin market cap listing. So those three things combined with the fact that their Telegram group does nothing but complain. made me decide that I don't want to be holding it at this point. Now, does that mean there was a bad pre-sale? No. It's still launched. It was still above the launch price for several hours. People began to panic, and then they began to sell. So it was a successful launch. It was a successful pre-sale. But because people just withdrew their money so stinking quickly, they began to drain this liquidity pool so stinking quickly. And because they did that, man, you're seeing nothing but lower lows hit as people begin to panic. You can say, yeah, Clever, you sold too, man. You're one of them. Well, yeah, dude. All the signs right now are pointing to negativity. So, not good signs, not bullish signs in Doge 20. So I decided to exit. Is it true that half the volume of a coin should equal the market cap? No, not necessarily, man. Because you can... right now, Shiba Inu Coin is probably doing just a couple $100 million in volume. But it's got it's like $20 billion in market cap. So total combined market cap for SHIB is 16 billion. Half the volume would be 350 million. So, and then, you know, there's other days, dude, you might say, well, I meant half the volume equals the market, or the volume should be half the market cap. No, I wouldn't get caught up in that either, because, you know, if you're looking at volume here, like, dude, this day it was $5 billion. You go all the way back here, it was just a measly 100 million, $66 million in volume. So that would tell you that the market cap should only be $120 million. It's not true either. Market cap can be anything when it comes to cryptocurrencies, when it comes to stocks, when it comes to all of that. Volume is very, very volatile, and volume can fluctuate a lot. Coin Finder channel. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you, man. Let's see. Crypto Rocketeer. Tesla gets crap earnings and flies up. It is such a joke. Was their earnings crap? I didn't even look at their earnings report, man. I just know that they are ripping higher right now, Crypto Rocketeer. H-bar in 10 to 20 years will be blissful. Will Tailbane, man. I don't know. I really don't know much about H-bar, but I know it's a very large cryptocurrency, and hopefully it does very well for anybody that owns it. Clay, on average, how long after the halving does it take for cryptos like Ethereum and Solana to start going up? Jeffrey, it depends on what you mean, or if you're expecting some sort of a massive rally. So if you look at the last 4 Bitcoin halvings that have taken place, all right, let's just go to a Bitcoin chart here. And let's pull out to an all-time chart. Nope, all-time chart. I don't want log, whatever that meant. All right, so you pull out to the all-time chart here. You could see that there was a Bitcoin halving around 2017. 2016, I think it was in 2016, okay? You had a nice steady rise. And I'm not going to zoom in on all of these different charts here. But I forget exactly what date in 2016. But you had a nice steady incline. And then, boom, a year later, a massive exponential rally. Okay? 2020 comes around with Bitcoin halving. And you've got a nice steady incline. And then just under a year later, boom, an exponential rally. Right now, man, you know, we are already doing extremely well, hitting these all-time highs prior to the halving happening. But what you should expect, based on the previous cycles, if they repeat each other, is maybe a year, or maybe slightly less, maybe slightly more, steady inclines, and then boom, exponential rally. Now, because Bitcoin has already been doing very well into the halving, we may not need the entirety of the year, but the exponential rally that comes should take Bitcoin much, much higher than the current levels. So Bitcoin, I would expect, exceeds 100,000. My expectations, and they're just expectations, between 100 and 150,000. Some people expect $500,000 Bitcoin. I don't know if we get that far on this bull market rally or not, but that's what some people are expecting. Crypto Rocketeer, boom, baby, dabbing on them as always. Guys, it is 5 o'clock. Get your names in the chat right now. We'll do a couple shout outs. We will be back tonight with videos at 7 p.m., videos at 8 p.m. Please watch them, share them, all that good stuff. I really appreciate you guys and how much you actually care about this channel and care about what I have to say and all of that. Beyond the words that I could express, I hope you guys truly know that. But let's do some shout outs, let's have some fun, and then of course we'll be back later with those videos. And tomorrow, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are live twice a day during the week, and we'll be returning tomorrow. I would love to have you guys back as well. Tim, man, enjoy your evening. We got a shout out to Tim. Shout out to Ray Da Silva, Will, Crypto Rocketeer, boom, baby. Tim, Jeffrey, Will, Crypto Rocketeer, Dougie Doo. Enjoy it for Dougie Doo, man. Tim, see you later. Tim, Crypto Rocketeer, Johnny Quest, Gorilla Johnny Quest, Will 102, Daniel Cabrera. Enjoy your evening. Cody, thank you. Johnny K, see you later, man. Good news, Garrick News. See you tomorrow, man. We got the famous ones. Daniel 47, Negative Man. Enjoy your evening. Ryan, see you later. Old Rounder 47, Aris, Johnny Quest. Timmy, thank you very much. She's got to get back out in the fields, baby. We got the King Turkey in the chat. Enjoy your evening, Tim. Don't work too hard, man. Hamidreza, enjoy your evening. The famous ones, Bullish Old Pal. All of you guys, you know what time it is. You want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.